好的，那我们好继续我们久违的巫师2王国刺客的游戏进度啦。好，我们剧情来到第2章。
We don't have all day.
我感觉的滑水有点快啊，弄慢一点好了。好一点，先试出干东西吧。OK。 来者不拒。好，等要去见国王是不是？头有够多的。 大砍刀！哇！不要
Piss off out of here.
You're talking to an elder, so show a little respect, you prick licker.
Respect for you? This is no place for crappers like
Respect.
you. Out, I said.
Aye, true. Join the pigs in the pen, that's your place.
派被派警示。
Whoa! Didn't have anyone like you in our village. Whoa! Didn't have anyone like you in our village.
那个被派进来就跑哪去了
Oh my god!
他吗？
Are you all right?
You'd best leave. Old Maverick ain't a good companion. Unless you're looking for someone to mock.
What I saw back there, that happen often? What's the problem?
I've bigger problems to deal with than the camp tramps. My nightmares have invaded my waking life.
Come on.
One night, I walked to the riverside and sat there, staring at the stars. I must have fallen asleep. I dreamt of my birdie, her milk-white bosom, her gentle voice. I saw, and then that voice became a terror. I opened my eyes, but the spectre remained. And then it happened.
What?
Never been a coward. At the fore and fierce in many battles. Since then, they mock me.
I'm not surprised to be...
他说要干嘛？
What else?
I want to...
Ask.
Why did you go...
During Henselt's last expedition, we stayed in a house there.
So you took part in the campaign 3 years ago?
Took part? I barely escaped with my life. Leva, the brothel...
院。
What time did the Spectre appear?
I went to the beach after my watch, so it must have been an hour.
I'll deal with the Spectre, but you should know.
My soldier's pay is meager.
All right.
帝王。
Greetings.
在夜里探勘悬崖边的屋子和河滩。
Morons.
马上采取就对了。
No talking to the prisoner. How'd you do?
Let's go. A bit scared of going against the Saint. The enemy have fed you their propaganda.
We don't have all day.
Ah, but what if she's truly an anointed virgin? Ah, don't worry about it. The Witcher would...
I've no bloody idea who you
Greetings.
might be, but I hope you're a
We
civilian.
don't have all day. We don't have all day.
Greetings.
Our armourer. Busy as ever with military commissions, but he'll take a private commission from time to time. Let's go.
Yeah?
You're the quartermaster's assistant?
Yeah.
Great. I want to see the best equipment you have. I've got the coin. The army stands to gain, not lose by me.
I should think so. So?
妈了，东西有够多。2328，可是那保险很猛。战魔护甲，哦，红陨石铁剑，红陨石银剑，1820银剑，1820的银剑，好像有点猛。钢剑。2531的钢剑，靠别买这只，买这只就好了，买了这干嘛？干，好强哦！黄陨石，72，买耐用的好了。2531，33， 肾上腺素，打赢加成2933。
So? Godspeed. So?
坐一下，坐一下。不能坐着拉小。有，可以。来用。也无够，银矿。
Let's go.
So?
护甲加死，30，卖的
So?
好像比我强。
I'll play if you beat Zivik.
We don't have...
So?
护甲最强。37，好像还好。它很贵。
Let's go. We don't have all day. Let's go.
Trouble.
Hello.
Looking for...
I heard some tough...
You,
Care to test that?
why? If you want to wrestle, I need to see...
Let's do this.
开笔。
Your paws are strong as a bear's. I'll give you...
Yours are strong for humans, I guess.
Hello.
Trouble.
What is it?
I heard you and your men...
What's it to you?
Do I look like a wimp?
Truth be told, if you want to wrestle...
Let's do this.
刚刚那个是同一个人吗？
You're tough.
We don't have all day.
Looking for... If you want to...
Let's do...
You're better. And...
We don't have all day. Let's go.
Something's brewing.
Trouble.
We don't have all day. What? Surprised to see a dwarf on Hugh.
You're a little tense.
Tense. That's a good one.
A sapper?
Not that kind of sapper. I build field fortifications and war machines.
Got any spare parts from those war machines?
Sure. Why wouldn't I?
卖现金的。
Let's go!
Greetings.
We don't have all day.
I am Myron, Master Apothecary in
Geralt.
药剂大师。
Geralt. Provenance and profession known.
I want to stock up on herb.
Got a
prescription.
I jest. We have supply shortages, so...
哦，他有卖细魔巨魔蛇。三重关是啥小？回旋，雷霆，过几年。
Let's go!
Do not disturb.
We don't have all day. Let's go. We don't have all day.
Damn it! I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian.
Ah, we're here at last.
We'll
the
talk
canteen, the most important place in the camp. If you ever get bored, you should find a monster contract or two on the notice board. We don't have all day. Let's go.
I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian.
Let's go. We don't.
Nice.
Aye. Dice.
Who else plays around here?
There's Zivik, Madame Carol, and Lesota.
I'd be glad.
I'll go.
干这怎么赢啊？妈的！等一下，3个一样的。他也3个一样的啊。我输欸。没赢的嘞，干，好屌哦，居然赢了。
Get me another shot.
We don't have all day.
Shall we roll up?
哎，干你娘！这少一颗，靠北。不用冲，不用死了啦。4个5怎么打啊
You lost. Shall we? Let me win it back.
We don't have all day. We don't have all day.
Seem to be slaughtering the squirrels again. Surprise!
Let's go! Here's where the king organises tournaments. All glamour, ceremony, noses and cocks in the air. Between those, we kill time thrashing about with swords, pikes, chairs, the works. Good stuff, no holds barred.
Whoa! Didn't have anyone like you in our village.
Why?
那个王牌的跑哪去了？
Greetings!
What do you want?
Can I talk to him?
No chance!
How might we get to...
Trust needs to be earned, mate. No talking to the prisoner!
How'd you do?
No talking! What do you want?
Get any...
Not really. We salted his wounds, broke his... them elves.
Maybe he's...
Not likely. Someone massacred them. The whole unit. That's what the Royal Mages... There's no understanding elves. If he answered, we'd hang him quickly. It'd have peace. But...
How did you...
We didn't. Nothing to boast of, really.
He was lying in the ravines.
As if a mad medic slashed him with a giant scalpel.
When what...
Before...
Can I...
No, trust...
Have you heard? They've killed Demavent.
I've no bloody
Greetings.
idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian. Hello.
Looking for...
What is it?
哎，我还没冲，干！ 干输了！妈 他有没有什么东西？
Greetings.
Do not disturb.
We'll talk later, Garrett.
I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian. I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian.
那个吗？
They've hired a witcher.
Do not disturb.
Greetings.
What do you want?
They say blacksmiths are strong.
And I say I can show you.
Careful you don't snap something.
Show me your...
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
My hand, damn you!
Might want to put a cold compress.
What do you... Show me your coin.
那这样可以一起赚钱。
Let's do.
只赚30块，好像有点慢。
You're as strong as a...
So?
I'd like to...
I'll play if you beat Zivik and Madame Carroll. Not...
What's a witcher doing here?
I've
Greetings.
no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian.
Hello.
Greetings!
Shoot you.
They pay well too if you know who to talk to and who to bet on. Excuse me a moment, Witcher.
我接了那么多任务，结果只有那个，怎么那么少啊？
Greetings.
How did the fight go?
You had a nose for this, Zivik. You won again.
My gold.
You gonna bet on more fights today?
Of course. I'll come by later.
Greetings.
See him, Witcher. Loosen his bonds a bit and he's liable to jump at your throat like a rabid mutt.
One of Yorvith's Scoia'tael. How did you capture him?
Scouts found him wounded in the ravines. Someone massacred a small unit. The boy said it was a bloodbath, as if the Reaper just swung his scythe right through them. Whoever attacked them was very strong.
Any idea who it might have been?
No. But if they managed to ambush elves in the wild, I'd rather not meet them.
Right, Zivik. Let's go see the king.
How'd you do? What do you want?
We don't have all day.
No talking to the prisoner.
Let's go. How's it going, lads?
I can't feel me ploughing feet from all this standing around. Any chance you'll be sending up some replacements?
In an hour. Open up the gate. The king wants to see the Witcher.
Yeah.
Go straight to the royal tent. You can't miss it. I've a few things to take care of.
Godspeed, Zivik.
I'll be near the main gate if you need me. So long.
Ha! A Witcher!
The king must have summoned him to fight the wraiths.
You think? Ha! Let's see him deal. 10 silver.
I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian.
Hello. Damn it. Salutations.
Get a hold of yourselves.
Life's a load in the manor line stuck here.
Henselt awaits you. Wish your courtesies up your arse.
I've had about enough.
Nearly everyone hunts you, yet you live in spite of that. Impressive.
In no small part thanks to you.
I've helped you, yes. I trust I shan't regret it.
As do I. I wouldn't want to seem ungrateful.
Are you seeking employment?
My aim here is different.
Really? Perhaps I can be of assistance.
Foltest was a good king.
I've already conveyed the Emperor's. Since we're talking about Temeria and Foltest, apparently the fallen king's advisor, the sorceress Triss Merigold.
Why do you...
I heard the two of you are...
Witchers and sorcerers.
I understand, Dylan. I mentioned Triss because, I must admit, I am perturbed. Mages are known for their mutual envy.
Perhaps you could be a bit...
Then I shall ask directly. Do you know anything about Marigold's involvement with an organization of sorceresses? Assuming, of course, that you are.
I'm not sure why the acquaintances...
Many things interest me. Art, a peculiar piece. Even a monster
Maybe, but I'm afraid I don't have time.
Do you have any...
Why are you so interested in this organization of sorceresses?
I wonder about some strange coincidences.
What's so suspicious about that? Mages have always thronged around monarchs.
I'm not accusing anyone. I merely said it makes me wonder.
I saw you with Foltest before. Now you...
I need not go far. Radovid is en route to Loch Muin.
Loch Muin? An ancient elven city quite a ways away.
The mages wish to re-establish their council.
What's the Emperor's envoy doing here?
The last unfortunate conflict left the northern kingdoms in pitiful economic condition. His Imperial Majesty did we wish to offer financial assistance, so...
Henselt is coping admirably as far as I can see.
The details of my visit here are reserved for the Emperor.
I need to know everything.
Magic will not help you. I'm very well protected against such attempts.
I saw you with Foltest before.
I need not go far.
Loch Muin? An ancient elven city quite a ways away, near the source of the Pontar.
The mages wish to re-establish their council.
这两个东西是一样的，这个是一样的。
Come in, Witcher. I wish you to feel at ease, as this is an unofficial audience. You helped me in the mist, thus I summon.
Peace and quiet, sire. I need to clear my name, though I tend not to meddle in politics this...
You must answer quickly and unequivocally. You must be clear, Witcher. Did you kill Foltest?
No.
Do you know who did?
A witcher named Letho.
Do you know each other?
I don't know. I have amnesia.
There's an old Kedwenny saying, 100% accurate where sorceresses are concerned.
To the matter at hand, sire.
De Tansarville claims this Letho is in the area.
Yes.
What does he want here? My head?
He's hiding from Yorvith and his Scoia'tael. I don't know his plans.
And you aim to get him?
I do.
Last question. Do you know who had Foltest and Demavend assassinated?
I don't know, but I'll find out when I find...
My spies have confirmed your words. I suppose I must believe you. Now to the other matter. The mist, the wraiths, all that magic shed hold. My mages, as usual, have proved useless. They blather on about higher magic. This matter must be settled with a sword.
Yeah, I'll...
Excellent. Lift the curse, and you'll learn the meaning of royal... Consider Deathmold at your disposal. He'll give you all the necessary information. Also, You are free to move about the camp and its environs from now on. Now, leave me alone.
The curse was cast through.
Is that...
Sire, we're not talking about a fortune told in a tent. We're dealing with a complex spell. Uncommon knowledge and skill were required to cast it. If I'm going to deal with it, I need you to As we forged our way...
Sabrina Glevisigs. I ordered her bound to a wagon wheel and burned alive. While dying, she cursed. That was 3 years.
What did you condemn?
1 year after the Peace of Sintra, I fought Demerven for law. It raged until evening, when Sabrina Glevisig decided to take matters into her own hands. Fireballs rained down onto the battlefield. 3,000 men turned to bloody, charred meat scraps. The fire consumed Kedwenis and Adernians alike. War is for the honorable.
What did you condemn? What drove Sabrina?
I've heard none. She was my advisor, a member of the Council of Mages. For years I was forced to tolerate her excesses, schemes.
Was she
Ha!
Sire, do you remember?
All she said at the time has been fulfilled. A star adorned with a bloody braid will cut across the heavens. Square
coins?
Deathmold found a few such coins among soldiers accused of treason.
Witcher, a word, if you will.
12点了。电竞荧幕产品阐述图片诱导区域，图有效果持续。最开始可以想要额外的要素。 被伤害。让对手中毒。增加流血。经济伤害。
You have no idea how delighted I am to work in tandem with you.
True.
Better times approach, Geralt, you shall see. I trust you're not bothered if I refer to you by name.
Not at all.
Wonderful. I feel we shall become great friends.
That remains.
Shake my hand, Geralt, to mark the beginning of our friendship. Don't worry, I've no poison. I believe one can learn much about a man from his handshake.
Learned anything?
You have the handshake of a warrior. Strong, decisive, dominating.
I was asking about the Have you dealt with
I've cast a few in my time. One victim sprouted donkey's ears in a tail, another's house burned.
Shame. Have you removed curses, lifted spells?
Never had the chance. But I mastered the theory involved. Best in my class at the...
They don't teach you about curses like this one at Banord.
Clevis's Curse is a 4th level blood spell. It's also known as the Archmistress's Curse. A misnomer, for they've been cast by generally crazed mages or priests, not necessarily women.
You've done your homework. Did you notice that not all the specters were aggressive?
Most would disappear when we neared them.
I think the curse's power corrupts the ghosts of those who died in the battle.
Draugrs, is that some professional name you
They're demons, Deathmold. Draugrs are demons of war that arise on battlefields where the fighting was vicious and the slaughter particularly bloody. They are hatred and bloodlust in condensed form.
The name matters little. Do you know how to rid us of these Draugrs?
A silver sword's enough to send them to their rest. But as long as the curse remains active, new ones will appear. The soldiers' ghosts are the key.
Don't delay. Grab your sword and start reverse.
I'll need some symbols of war that belonged to the artifacts symbolizing hatred, death, courage, and faith.
Well, I've no idea how to find them, apart from which I know little about wars.
I'll deal with the artifacts. I have another job for you. Explain this blood curse to me.
An ordinary blood curse is a trivial thing. You let a little of your own blood, Best.
Sabrina had a whole pyre around her. Tell me about Glevisig's curse.
Read about it for yourself. I have all the necessary literature. In fact, you only need the great encyclopedia of curses, spells, and prophecies. And
Quite it. Are you sure Sabrina cast?
Positive. Curses of this kind are cast rarely.
How many confirmed cases of their being lifted?
1. By a team of mages led by Archmistress Francesca Findabair, whence came the curse's other appellation.
Small world, and one that just got a little ugly.
That's not all. The curse that Francesca and Sabrina dealt with was meant. It was cast by Scarlet Rodalega, a very talented but completely mad.
I see. Sabrina just stole her curse from this Rodalega.
Precisely. Beside which the king himself and a company of armed men.
We've got our comet and murder.
We have those as well.
No. Why do I get the feeling I've stumbled on some shameful...
State secret.
If you don't tell me, you're...
There's a plot afoot within the military. Those involved share a symbol. Let's do this. I shall in no way hinder your investigation, and you will reveal to me anything you learn.
You'll let me know. Why is Henselt still breathing? He killed the priest. Why didn't he burst like a ripe tomato under a dwarf's heel?
Perhaps Glevisig wishes Henselt to wait for...
I don't think so. I know a few sorceresses. Sabrina cast the curse while roasting at the stake. Not the most comfortable circumstances. I suspect she botched something.
Are you suggesting Henselt may be safe?
I'm suggesting he could be saved, provided we cut him off from the heart of the curse, the Battle of Spectres.
How could we do that?
I don't know yet, but I suspect I could summon Sabrina's ghost and force her to free Henselt. First, I need to learn the circumstances of her death. If I'm not mistaken,
Precise.
Sabrina was bound to a wagon.
She put a spell on a soldier who gave her a coup de grace. It was easy. The minds of some soldiers are so uncomplicated. However, this is where she erred. That whore performed miracles, gathered the...
Don't get...
She chose a fool, a bungler. I heard he thrust 5 times with his spear, yet the witch's soul would not quit her corpse.
There was no one guarding the pyre?
It was one of the guards the sorceress chose for the task.
In any case, blood flowed and the curse took root.
Yes, but the harlot got her due.
You're gonna help me, Death.
Of course.
Listen up. You'll do the paperwork. I get the feeling you like it. I'll need a number of protective runes to summon. They need to detain the sorceress's ghost and anything else that enters this world with it. Find something for me in your library. Apart from that, the Draugrs are likely to begin their forays in search of Henselt. When they leave the battlefield, they'll grow weaker. Henselt could also use something silver to defend himself. Over the entrance to his tent, hang a wreath of cinquefoil and fool's pot.
Where will I get so much silver?
Melt down your collection of pots for all I care. Just get it.
Those aren't pots, they're silver vases of Nazaya.
Last of all, give Henselt an instructional talk. Explain that I'll need him.
And what will you be doing? Drinking ale and fondling the camp women?
There's that, yes. Though I'll also prepare to summon some... I'll drop by and give you more work.
How did you divine that you might recover your memory by lifting the curse?
The only diviner I've ever trusted told me.
Interesting.
A drunkard and a fool in love. He's dead, but keep your nose out of my past.
我操，任务也太多了吧！
I've no bloody idea who you might be, but greetings!
Deathmold was kind of...
Details don't interest me. I expect...
If it involves eliminating monsters...
That's perfect.
Not the same.
You tread upon a slippery meadow, Witcher.
Still.
I've had people beheaded for more pleasant answers.
I won't...
Fine response. I see... If only I had more men of your ilk, and not the kind of ass-munchers that infest my court.
The sight of your camp must...
Normal military conditions, which are boiling cabbage, stale sweat.
Thanks for the history lesson. I take it you'll wait until the last minute to bring the remaining troops across.
Nothing sinks defenders' hearts more than steady increases in their enemies' ranks. Though I'll say these Vergen sons of bitches are worthy foes.
I'm not sure the people of Edirn share that...
What? No, hello. Good morning, White Wolf.
Some other You must know
I simply cannot concern myself.
The Wild Hunts know. See you. A Knight of the Flaming Rose, here.
Geralt of Rivia. Now I recognize you. Terrorist. Killer of Siegfried of Dunel. Murderer of Jacques de Aldersberg. I've long waited for this chance. Defend yourself!
I've had about enough.
枪位的人可以跑进来啊。
See you.
Damn it, fight saloon.
I know who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian. I've no
scavenging around the tents like idiots.
Where are these kinds from, if that wasn't a...
Need some help, Monster Slayer?
I want to talk, Dog of War.
I've heard much about you, Witcher. Greetings.
Greetings, Captain. I heard you gained...
Our fees have doubled since the Battle of Brenna.
I wouldn't mind learning some deep...
Constable Natalis commanded the Nordlings. The Nilfgaardians mounted a vicious attack. And if not for us and the Dun... We earned every last copper we were paid. 50,000 Nilfgaardians shot... Like in every battle.
Must be fatiguing.
I took a little time off recently. Something along the lines of a honeymoon. But I like my...
I knew one of your kind once.
Killed by an elf's treacherous arrow. She made a mistake.
Layla.
Let her emotions take control.
Were you here 3 years?
Bradley's Blue Banner was. They were decimated by... They weren't eager to talk about.
No lack of work for you.
Mercenary might just be the surest profession these days.
Does Henselt pay his mercenary?
It's no secret, a lump sum of 20,000 nup...
So the more of you die...
Yes.
Is Henselt paying you to wait?
Curiosity itching you with...
You don't have...
Deathmole's given us silver-plated weapons and protective amulets. On your advice...
How many mercenaries you got?
I've got them spread out in small groups, and how many we number? Well...
Since you're already watching it...
Well...
How fast?
It's almost imperceptible. A foot, perhaps 2 a day.
Means I have... Let's...
Go on.
Bartholomew Bargy sends his regards.
Bargy?
For a peasant. They say you're the strongest...
You wouldn't be talking to me otherwise.
How's that?
During the Battle of Brenna, I got into a knife fight with a Nilfgaardian commander. But lacked stamina. When I felt him weaken, I twisted his arm around and slit his throat. I've worked on my hands, wrists, and arms since then.
Want to wrestle?
To challenge Adam Pangret for the championship, you've got to beat the best contenders. You've defeated them all, so we can wrestle. You've defeated them all, so we can wrestle. As you're a witcher and I'm a murderer. Lucky that Nilfgaardian at Brenna wasn't as strong as you.
Or Adam Pangrat would be a heap of white bones, right?
Lucky for you, we were only playing for coin.
I venture to say there's only one man who stands a chance.
Numa? What kind of name is that?
He's a circus artist. The Mighty Numa, they call him.
How?
Performance-enhancing potions.
I'll be sure to seek him out someday.
You'd know best if he's using his muscles.
We'll have to sit it out like hens on their eggs until this mist lifts. It won't just disappear. They say unless...
I am your humble servant. I am your humble servant.
Hear ye! Hear ye! Let it be known far and wide that the woman known as Saskia...
No talking to the prisoner!
What is it, Witcher?
I like to...
We all do.
Will you answer some...
If I know how to.
You from Kedwin?
Like me father and grandfather before.
Know what they say about you in Edirn?
Folk always got something to say.
Henselt wants to conquer Edirn.
There are kingless in Edirn now. They could use a good ruler. Don't be naive. The world's no sandbox. Oh, come to think of it, the strong... What is it?
Can I speak free?
If you want to be sly.
I'm looking for someone with a square...
Why's that?
I can only tell someone who has one.
You got one?
No.
Then don't... What is it, Witcher?
Who's this Aldrin you're calling?
Aldrin, a god? If you suggested the god of drinking, I might agree. He's a mate. We agreed to meet at the tavern, but he's gone...
How will I know it's him?
Oh, you'll know Aldrin. Nobody quite like that cunt. Aldrin! Here, boy! Aldrin!
Greetings!
How's service under Henselt?
See anybody complaining? And we don't like busybody.
Done with this cursed place.
What do you want?
Let me buy you.
All right.
I'm looking...
With me?
Maybe Henselt needs a witcher.
Henselt?
I heard his soldiers love him. When did that change?
When he started believing he's invincible.
He had to give up on Edirn 3 years ago.
What of it? They convinced him, and he believed them. Had the witch killed. He's just not the same. But you'll find work, I wager. All kinds of monstrosity. What do you want?
Let me... Death Mold summon. What are you afraid?
Hard enough to get inside Death Mold's quarter.
I'm sober.
You won't scoff if you'd seen the broken bones. Death Mold tortures anyone who wrongs him, even in the slightest. They say the sorcerer made Henselt burn Sabrina at the stake. Death Mold's so strong at Henselt's side, it's a bad thing. Very bad. What do you want?
Let me... What do you know about the Virgin of Edirn?
No one's ploughed her.
I'm serious.
They say she'd killed a dragon. Those Edirnians have gone silly about it.
I heard the story about the dragon is true.
What of it? That don't mean she should be crowned queen.
True, but people follow her.
Folk!
Saskia's...
Maidenhood intact and hunting dragons.
Greetings,
What do you want?
Seen any square coins?
Square coins and white mice are good signs you had enough. What do you want?
I heard you calling for Aldrin.
That's right, I'm looking for him, so
I used to know a man named Aldrin.
Not that same guy.
How do you know?
Odrin never deal with your kind. A right and true man, that will. What?
How's service under Hen?
See, and we... Greetings, Master Witcher.
Idiot. Greetings!
Still looking for coins. What else am I to do? This mist's driving me crazy.
I'm scared of going against us. Greetings.
I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian.
Greetings.
Here, boy. I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian.
So?
You sure you're the quartermaster?
Yeah?
I ask because assistants are usually pretty glib.
I'm glib.
No, you're not.
My gal left me.
How do you know?
She wrote me a letter. Oh, wait a minute. Damn it. She can't write. Bastards. Beavers, not friends. I'll show them as soon as I get home. Snot-nosed scribes. Counting barley all day. They get bored, look for diversions. I'll give them diversion. Many thanks. At first I thought, go away, Emo. But now I see you're a good fellow.
So will you help me?
I should think so. So?
Surprised! They have a hand in every rebellion, every evil cause.
What you want?
I think I'm...
Very likely.
Who is it?
Detmold's men. They're everywhere. Word is...
Looking for some... Looking for... the alien races. We'll never understand them.
See you.
What do you want? Hey. Ha!
Hello. Greetings.
Leave me be, father!
Leave you be? Your life's at stake! Why, your mother would have my head.
No! This is about my honor. And ply what mother does to you. Leave me be, Witcher. I must train. No time for idle chatter.
Godspeed.
Good luck with.
Do not disturb.
Yeah! Leave me be, Witcher. I must train. No time for idle chat.
We're not the best.
You can check.
Relics, artifacts, trinkets, and talismans.
I'm interested in objects that belong. Not any old things. They have to be magically active. I know how to check.
That's not my speciality.
Got anything?
Ash from the stake where Sabrina burned? Nails that fastened the wheel? Whatever your heart is. Relics, artifacts, trinkets, and talismans. Hallowed and highly valuable.
Where did you get the?
Trying to. It's too good a.
Do you believe?
You mean the relics? They'll believe in anything that gives them hope. If kissing a rusty nail gives them courage, then in my book, it works.
Got it.
Ash from the stake where. Whatever your heart. Relics.
So long. Mind if I join you?
Think I've the right to stop you from taking a free stool?
No right.
And why might you want to drink with me?
Always better to talk.
All the same to me.
Getting set.
Mm-hmm. He's decided to duel Lieutenant Avid, known as the Butcher of Cidaris. All in all, that makes him a dead man.
Lieutenant Avid.
A killer.
Plenty of those in the army.
No, killing enemies is not the same as slaughtering your own countrymen. The Butcher likes a lot.
They're going to duel to...
Are you that ignorant? We've been sitting here for weeks. Nothing is happening, and hence they don't like that, so he's organised some diversions.
You mean tournaments?
Not like tournaments, more like murders. Mock battles without the mocking. The duellers really leave the arena. When our unit learned that 6th Company was putting forward the Butcher of Cidaris...
He can't back out.
He can, but he won't. I've pleaded, I've begged. But what good's honour to a corpse?
What if I helped you?
What kind of question is that?
Could I count on you in return?
Save my son.
I take that as your vow. Where's Sven?
Training in front of the canteen, near the mercenaries' tent. You'll know him when you see him. Why did he have to be like me? Stubborn imbecile.
I've no bloody idea who you might...
Are you moved by the Prophet Lebioda? Then spare an Orin for his humble followers.
Good luck.
Thank you. Please accept this booklet. Are you moved, then?
Having an...
Shit.
书啊。
Sven?
Who's asking?
Somebody who just might save your ass.
Piss off!
Never speak to me that way.
Why? Will you beat me?
I promised your father I'd help you.
Then go back and ask his pardon for tricking him.
Will you feel better when they...
I'll certainly feel worse if I...
I'm the last one who'd ask you to do that.
What will you do? Summon the butcher and send him out on an urgent...
No. We'll fight as a pair against Latond and his second. Your honor will remain
Why do you wish to help me?
I told you.
And you, Kurt?
Yes.
You lie.
What difference does it make, really?
Spoken to the butcher yet? Spoken to the butcher yet? Hire a witcher. They've killed Demavend.
I'm looking for Letond Avid.
What do you seek?
I want to try my luck.
Strange. Most shit themselves at the sight.
They say you're equal to a witcher in a fight.
They lie. I'm better.
We'll see.
You'll need to wait. I've a fight lined up.
We could always duel in pairs. I look around and I see the cream of Kedweni knights. Someone's bound to agree.
I am Edwin Lysum, known also as the Petal. If Latond will have me, I'll gladly stand it.
Why do they call you the Petal? I've no need for one who ploughs maidens simply for the pleasure of deflaring them.
You offend me greatly, Latond. I owe the moniker to the fact that I place flower petals in the mouths of the foes I defeat.
I'll be glad to see anything stuffed in the Witcher's mouth. So be it.
Hush! That's allowed. Pencils can be touchy. You'd best keep quiet about that.
Hello. Aunt?
Yes.
Some whoreson, eh?
Unique among them.
Uh-huh.
Let's go get...
开打开打
Most gracious king, noble lords, men-at-arms, shortly in the arena you shall witness the famed Letond Avet, known also as the Butcher of Sidoris, at whose side shall stand the Honourable Edwin the Petal Lysum. Opposing them are Sven of Somewhere and Geralt of Rivia, Witcher. May the gods favour the better men. Begin! Hail to the victor! Glory to the vanquished! The prize in the contest was a noble title. Our gracious and merciful ruler, King Henselt, shall generously bestow this upon the young Sven. Heralds will announce the subsequent
他没
duels.
掉东西哦。
Long live King Henselt! Long live Kedwin!
Thank you. You salvaged.
He salvaged that foolish head of yours.
I'm a knight now. The king himself will do the honors.
You were born in a pigsty. Witcher, I said you could demand what you...
You demanded payment for helping me?
Everything has its price.
What is it you wish?
Information on those who carry square coins.
Father!
Why do you need to know?
I just need to know what this...
Ah, it's a long story.
I've got time.
It started before the victory at Brenna, when we split Aedirn between ourselves and Nilfgaard. We were shamed throughout the north.
What's that got to do with the coins?
Everyone wanted to thrash the Black Ones, not play brother to them. A group of officers hatched a plot. The coins their mark. I don't know who gathered the first group of plotters, but the seeds of the scheme fell on fertile soil and sprouted quickly. Then came Brenna, and it all died down. The plotters themselves lost direction, though it seems to resurfaced recently.
Is Henselt dealing with Nilfgaard again?
Who knows? But he's welcomed that shriveled old bat here and spends time in discussions with him. That plot, well...
You know a lot.
Yeah, I'm old, and know that he who gains power loses his heart. I'm past the age of taking the crown off.
I can't say.
And neither can you.
An old soldier's word is no handful of hay with which to wipe your arse.
I'll have naught to do with this.
Go to Madame Carr's brothel and ask for Whistling Wendy. The madam will take you to her tent. Are we even?
Yeah.
And beware of Vincent Trott. He may be hiding with the conspirators. Dangerous man, that one.
Deathmole's looking for him. And if he finds him, we may all end up tasting the executioner's axe.
I'll be careful.
Trott wears a magic suit of armor. He could prove a difficult foe, even for you.
Here, boy.
Witcher.
What?
The king is impressed with your skills. He's called on me to organize a tournament.
If this goes on, his entire army will be slaughtered before he moves against Aedirn.
This time it'll be a tourney of knights. None of that slaughter. The king will reward the winners handsomely. If you're interested, find me by the arena.
What else am I to do?
Who do I spy if...
You seem to know me.
And you're worse off for...
You're right.
I've no notion of songs, but the king's vested me with...
I'm interested in the...
The scum has so far destroyed 2 convoys of army provision. Since the mist appeared, they've grown bolder and started... The lads from the company have collected a kitty. Sorted all... Tournaments. Knightly tournament.
Does King Hen...
We value knightly tradition in Kedwin.
All right.
The king will be pleased.
I'll try not to...
Duels take place from noon to dusk. You'll find me by the arena then.
What else am I to do?
Salutations.
How so?
Idiot.
Tournaments.
Who will I be fighting?
Your opponents will be Gwydion, Renda.
Who's Gwyd?
One of the top Who? A very experienced soul.
Tell me a...
Orin's famous for his...
Their name.
Ready?
What are...
2 adversaries.
That's it.
The loser. Ready?
I am.
Let's be... Witcher Geralt of Rivia will now fight the Honourable Gwydion. What?
会挡哎。
yield. Witcher Geralt wins! You won. Let me know.
All right.
Mordred, where are you?
Tournaments.
Can we...
Ready?
I am.
Let's be... The Witcher will now take on the Honourable Rendag.
I surrender!
Witcher Geralt wins! You won. Let me know.
All right.
Mordred, where are you?
Tournament.
Can we...
Ready?
I am in.
Let's be... Oh my god! Geralt of Rivia will now take on the fearless Borin!
I yield!
Witcher Geralt wins!
Is there not a single fucking soul in Kedwin able to beat the Witcher? Dung-filled cowards are...
Apparently not in Kedwin. But in Temeria, perhaps. I'll give it a shot.
Okay
The
then.
Witcher's challenger this time will be Vet.
I surrender.
A few more like him and I could conquer half the world. Give him the prize! He's earned it!
The king wanted a spectacle and he got it.
Witches are not invincible.
Seems this one is.
She fought harder than all the Kedweni soldiers combined.
You're very kind.
Wasn't so kind in the arena.
He took me seriously.
That's true.
Thanks for not giving me a handicap. I'm going back to my camp. Visit me if you want.
Women. Here's your praise. I need to get back to my business.
Thanks.
Tournaments.
I've had enough.
I'm content we could...
Your tournament?
Aye, you could say so.
Still looking for coins.
What else am I to do? This mist's driving me crazy.
How's Sir?
Mordred! Here, boy! Mordred!
Whoa! Didn't have anyone like you in our village.
Salutations.
Mordred, where are you?
Greetings. What do you...
To talk.
What do you...
This place...
The company's all right.
I've noticed that.
What rest?
Nobles, Deathmold, the king.
Can't complain. The lords aren't too lofty.
Yeah.
What do you want?
To talk.
What do you...
Think you can beat Ed?
Can.
It won't be easy. They say Saskia has gathered quite a force around Verg.
What force? A band of short asses.
So what are you waiting for? Why aren't you at Vergen's gates?
The ploughing fogs cut us off from Hedron. Just yesterday. What do you...
To talk.
What do you want?
Henselt has no sorceress.
Indeed. And he...
How do you...
Wasn't for naught he burned that Sabrina. Deathmold wouldn't...
Strange custom.
How should I know? Sabrina's dead, and that's that. What do you...
I collect...
Here in the camp...
I heard there are some overseas coins...
Don't know no... What do you...
I heard...
What up?
Just curious. Half the camp's looking for him.
Well, he's gone and got lost. But Odrin's a good man.
Wouldn't mind buying him a pint.
Ordinary, like any soldier. Odrin, where are you? What is it?
I heard there are some love.
I heard the same.
Only heard.
Left me fiancé at home.
Shoot it.
You nuts!
Greetings.
You nuts!
Greetings.
What do you want?
How's the mood?
Food and drink are good, and...
就只回一句话而已。妈的
I know you.
Aye. We met in Vizima. I was working for Salamandra and barely escaped your rat. Grown wiser since. Listen, I've a trinket. My last remind...
I hold no grudge.
Take it. Take care. What do you want?
I heard that Sabrina Glevis...
Upon a hill. Folk congregate.
What for?
They say it brings luck. But I don't buy that.
只回一句话。
Get up, you piss pump.
What? Where am I?
Are you all...
Aldrin, that's right. And that one was a cunt runt.
Listen, Aldrin, you're so drunk a single spark and you'd be a torch. Now straighten up and shut up or the guards won't let you in the camp.
So I says, Square schmer. What square? What?
Tell me about the square fish later. We gotta get you back to your friends.
Me mates? Oath?
Calm down and try not to puke on the...
带欧点到了朋友处。
Calm down and stand up straight.
Darn.
Up. Yes, sir. I'm going where I'm going. I'm not going where I'm not going.
Halt! What's that corpse you want to drag into the camp?
Private Audrin. He's sick.
Looks like he slept in a vat full of booze.
Why, you limp arse prick!
Audrin, all right.
Where do all these drunks come? I'm back! I won! Yeah!
Shut up, Audrin. Let's look for your friends.
Aha! See, I'm going to take me a nap right here. You wake me just as soon as you've brought him to me.
Audrin, stop fucking around and get up.
What? Huh? Who are you? Oh, right. Wait a second. Oh, did you see that? Something just flew past my head. Audrin, where are you? Bats! 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 Bats!
Witcher.
I'm done with this cursed place.
Audrin! Here, boy! Audrin, let me kiss that mug. 1 tank is 2, tank is 3, tank is 4. If you're feeling badly woozy, bath your guts upon the floor.
Audrin!
5 tank is 6, tank is you look like a ghoul. Don't fall beneath the table, tie your arse to your stool. Salutations.
10 tankers onwards and your guts are like a stone.
Can't even see your brick.
Oh, yeah.
It's driving me crazy.
The cop calls at dawn. Sammy's bloody loud. Shut up, call it.
We'll play.
Audrin, stop fucking around and get up.
I'm not going where I'm not.
1 tank is 2, tank is 3, tank is 4. If you're feeling badly woozy, bath your guts upon the floor. 5 tank is 6, tank is you look like a ghoul. Don't fall beneath the table, tie your arse to your stool. 10 tankers onwards and your guts are like a stone. Can't even see your brick. It's time to head for home. The cop calls at dawn's like, damn, he's bloody loud. Shut up, fall in, attack, and get well down.
Get well.
1 tank is 2, tank is 3, tank.
Beer!
I'm buying.
Ever see a witcher spreading coin?
A first for me.
It all depends on the company.
Hear that, cocksucker?
Beer and
No.
So?
I came here from
I visited once. Beautiful country. The women there have...
People in Temeria fear Henselt. They think he'll take advantage of Foltest's death and attack from the west.
They're right. And while he's at it, Henselt'll plough all his other neighbours too.
I hear people fear him more each...
Folk fear kings just as ants fear bears, wouldn't you say?
If they had any...
That's...
What are you...
Just interested in knowing what you think of your...
Who are...
Let's say...
With what?
Your plot against Henselt.
Shut up, or you'll send us all to the gallows.
敢失败。
I've no bloody idea who you might be, but I hope you're a civilian.
失败是啥小？ 傻眼。我去看那外面那个洞是什么洞。
Still looking for coins.
What else
Oh my
am I
God.
waiting? Which one?
Greetings.
到线索。有。
Take that.
这个船，这个船不是我要找的船啊。 我操！痛，妈的！死吧你！ 狩猎号角，这个好像比较好哎。 状态啊？可以上去之类的，为什么上面有怪？有路可以上去。甲杀小，有一只不知道什么鬼东西啊！我操！妙！爽爽的。 上面是怎么去啊？一定有地方通往上面的。过去，找来一个。
I'm done with this cursed place. Bloody comet, square coins, that dark bog.
Oi, Witcher! Out in these wastelands hunting monsters? Well, if you see two of my men...
What do they do?
It's a common malady.
We'll see if I...
Luck be with you. You're a good fellow.
Not another fucking...
What do you...
I'd like to...
Wanna play... Here's your reward. That was good rolling. You...
Who else plays dice?
Madam Carol ought to play you. What do you...
Did you protect...
I did. And I fought. But I'd rather not go into it.
I want to help them. But...
Oh, the plague. The fighting started in the afternoon. The Dun Banner was first to attack. By then, the battle was in full swing. Wherever you see those damned furrows, people fought there. The Aedirnian lines faltered. Yes, we had the Visitor. They had Selkirk of Gullet, the invincible White Knight, Aedern's finest swordsman. Then, Vandegrift himself went into battle. He met Selkirk in the middle of the melee. It was then death fell. Lumps of burning soil flew through the air. I owe my life to Priest Crest, our chaplain. He led me out of the battle and went back for the others. He had a medallion that protected him against fire.
What happened?
We forded the Pontar on the third day after. I remember the banners of Vengerberg, Aldersburg, Gullet. General Vandegrift, commander of the Kedwennies, had less than 4,000, including the elite Bearheads, armoured troops, and ourselves, the Dun Banner, veterans of Brenner. But above all, we had Vandegrift the Visitor. Maybe he was a
Were you at...
Ah, yes. Cut down more Black Ones there than anywhere else. The Redanians were in disarray on the left when we joined them. Menno Cohorn commanded the Nilfgaardians. He was some leader.
What happened to him afterwards?
He refused to flee, died like many others. Though no one knows who did it.
You mentioned the...
A really good man. He was with us the whole time. I don't know how true that is.
Who has this medallion?
King Henselt. I saw it once. I don't...
Did you see the duel?
From a distance. At the time I was on that hill, and It was their second duel. Earlier, in peacetime, they'd met at a tournament in Ard Caraig. After the tournament, he had a new sword forged by Kedwen's best mages and swordsmiths.
I think that means hatred in the Elder language. Pretty pretentious.
They say a sorcerer cast a spell on the sword and told Vandergrift the...
Who has Vandergrift's sword now?
When the Sea of Flames died out, the looters ran amok. They found Selkirk's chainmail, which survived somehow. Maybe it was magical too.
Who's got Selkirk's chainmail? Where can I find him?
That's a problem. Deathmold wanted him arrested after they found a square coin. Those coins are their sign, the stupid bunch of plotters. Anyway, Vincent's a swashbuckler. He thrashed Deathmold's people and disappeared. Those with the coins won't say a word because they're scared of Deathmold.
Do I have this right?
Did indeed. Henselt's never commanded a fiercer group of warriors, and he never will. If not for us, there'd have been no victory for the North and...
I didn't see the Dun banner in the camp.
And you won't. The unit's no more.
Glevisig's magic?
Worse. The Edirnian troops, the bastards. The Visitor refused to send us reinforcements when we were cut off. The Dun must prevail. It's been in worse shite than this. The Dun will be all right. 7 Edirnians to each one of us. We had no fucking hope. 200 men went into battle and less than 70 came. The boys couldn't handle it. Suicide, firewater, fistek. Memories can also kill you.
I have to find that stand.
I heard it lies in the catacombs neath Vergen, alongside my mates.
Thanks. From what I can see.
He's like a father to us, really. Comes around from time to time, chats it up, pats you on the mug. Remembers our names, too.
I'm sure it's a great...
Last time it happened, we was on the march. Some peasant poisoned his... We hit them so hard, we even... He came around, gave me a friendly punch in the gut, laughed and said, "You..." That's how he is. Humane and all.
So long. I want to stock up.
Seek and ye shall find.
He was a shepherd, had experience in seek.
You know the good book?
Any discount on account?
No.
仓库还会满哦，干仓库还会满就对了。干什么烂仓库啊，居然还会满！
Bro. Bro. Bros. Browse. 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 Browse and choose.
那么强啊！ 又输。
Browse. Browse and choose.
它也没什么效用。
Browse.
Greeting.
Welcome an opportunity when it comes.
They say you run a traveling pawn shop. Heard you even have books.
No song, no supper.
Nobody mentioned you speak in proverbs.
A willful man must have his way.
Ah, you're doing this on a bet. How long do you have to go on like this?
Lost time is never again found.
What happened?
Crows.
Good luck anyway.
Fortune is easily found.
I wish you persistence then. Can I see your goods? I'm mainly interested in those.
Better to ask them.
We should have our sea.
Better to ask. Better direct. Better to ask.
We should at least object somehow.
Better to easy come,
Put our
easy go.
heads away. Is on their tent.
Be pretty, please.
I see you finally decided to relax. Have I ever told you I think you lead a very unhealthy life?
You've mentioned it. Maybe some...
You worry me.
My memories and feelings seem
Triss? Yennefer?
First off, we have no idea if Yennefer's still alive.
True. You seem to have two women when in fact...
Their kind doesn't die easily. I'll find Triss as soon as I've dealt with you.
What about Yennefer?
I won't know what to do about it. Henselt's camp is abuzz with
When you burn a sorceress at the stake, rumors spread faster than the seed of...
I know you primarily value sorceresses for their firm busts, but I'm curious.
Sorceresses complain about feeling underappreciated, persecuted even. But let me tell you, Geralt, they keep whining about the horrors that took place on Thanet Island, about the order of the world being destroyed.
Heard anything?
They say he's hiding in the ravines.
I know.
I fail to comprehend exactly why you have it in for him. He escaped, so what? You're no king, and as such are hardly in danger.
Letho is responsible. Or rather...
Is that so?
Witchers don't step into political quicksand. I don't like the principles that govern the world. Murdering kings solves nothing. Quite the contrary.
Let's say you catch him. What then?
First we'll have a talk. Then he'll pay for his...
Punishments vary.
But there's only one punishment for murder. Have you tried...
I've thought about it. On the one hand, I've never... Why do you... I heard you dueled each other. You came out on top in the arena. Maybe you should try her in a...
Hens...
When you...
I know.
They...
I wonder what Sheila's doing in Henselt's camp.
You're not alone, because she's wondering what you're doing at the king's side.
How do you know?
She asked me about you.
What did she want to know?
I have no idea. I realized right off she was sniffing, and told her she could smell my finger.
And she gave...
Are there trolls here?
Did yourself, pauper. Could have picked
Are you leaving?
If you've got a growth of some sort and you're here for the salve.
Nothing of the sort this time.
What of it?
I have some questions.
Be quick. Half of Henselt's nobility's waiting for this salve. They've all started pissing blood out of longing for the spouses they left at home.
The ravines around the camp.
They're proof of the great power sorceresses can summon.
I'm interested in that tower.
It's the remnant of a man sacked long ago.
Did many soldiers survive the battle?
But a handful. The rest were just vaporized. Those who could walk dragged those... Three years back, it was the home of Malgit couldn't come to terms with the tragedy.
I'll let you get...
Well, a witcher. How can I?
Want to roll a few...
Shall we play?
等。
You've cleaned me out.
Anyone else I can fleece around here?
Lesotho, the quartermaster's helper. He plays dice. Well, how can...
I want to...
We're no strangers to the art of...
Sounds all...
Ask, what would you like?
Heard of the Virgin?
Hasn't ever...
Any thoughts?
Oh, yes. A maturing woman like that, never been ploughed. Her head's... Well, how... what would you...
I wouldn't mind knowing what...
I'm a madam. What can I...
I seem to remember that Madam...
He used to come here to plough, to develop a camaraderie with the fighting men, like. Well, how...
I want to...
We're... what would you like to...
Anything interesting?
Soldiers are scared shitless what with this battle approaching. They'd rather...
Not
They might have been eager at first, but... Well, we've got plenty, but you'll need to show me your... Well, these are my girls.
傻小，田忌露西，巨乳碧莉安，盔头上的温蒂。田忌露西好了，干这么贵哦。开干，感觉太快了吧，我操！哦。
I'm from Stilton, in the Lavalets lands in Temeria.
Run away, eh?
Boring. Others like my mother.
Hey, I'm available.
写剩一半没有。
Would you look
Gotta
at
take a
that?
look in too. Well, how?
I'll come.
没钱会玩的。
Life can be really sweet. I fought the Nilfgaardians a few years back.
Now we know.
What's called?
买的东西很不错。2933，来加深加气。 钱啊。熟悉。好，
Are there trolls here?
Aye, there are.
好，我记录先到这边吧。
What's so strange about that? Other lands have...